Okay, good morning, boys and girls. It's time for Saxon Phonics Lesson 59. Today is your last day to practice spelling list 11 and the sentences at the bottom. Remember, for your sentences, you have to make sure you know where you need capital letters, the spacing, how to spell each word, and your punctuation at the end. You'll have to pick out the sentence that is written correctly and spelled correctly. So practice those. You'll have a link to Spelling City for Spelling List 11, or you can choose to practice with a grown-up. So it's your choice today. All right, you will need lesson 59. So for 59, you have 3 pages today. The first one will be ABC order. Then you have your review page. And then we have our practice for the lesson for today. All right, so you'll put your name at the top of the ABC order page and then pencil down because we're going to start practicing together. So we're going to alphabetize first. So what does it mean to alphabetize? It means to put words in order based on the letters, the ABCs. All right, what do we use to help us put them in ABC order? We have to use a guide letter, that's right. We usually use the first letter. In order to use the first letter as your guide letter, all of the first letters have to be the same or different. They have to be different. So let's look at my words. All right, these are my words. I'm going to change it to my page I can mark on. And I have this same list. All right, we have Y's. What's the first letter? W. Hand. The first letter is H. Make. The first letter is M. Drag, the first letter is D. Enter, the first letter is E. Zoo, the first letter is Z. Green, the first letter is G. Prom, the first letter is P. Stone, the first letter is S. Crisp, the first letter is C. All right, do all of my words have the same or a different first letter? Yes, they have a different first letter, so I can underline the first letter to use as my guide letter. Now I can use it to help me put them in ABC order. So I will use my alphabet strip. Mine's above me. Remember, yours should be in front of you when we do ABC order. All right, so what's the first letter in the alphabet? A. Do I have a guide letter of A? No. What's next? B. I do not have a B guide letter. What about C? Yes, the word is crisp, so I write it on the first line. And I can mark it out. After C is D. I do have a D word. What is it? Drag. All right, boys and girls, what letter comes after D? E. Do I have an E word? Yes, enter. All right, after E is F. I do not have an F. Next is G. I have a G word, green. After G is H, hand. What comes after H? I. I do not have I. Next is J. No. K? No. After K? L? No. L? M? Yes. Make. After M is N. No N. O. No O. After O is P. Prom. What letter comes after P, boys and girls? Q. No Q. After Q is R. No R. After R is S. Stone. After S is T. No T. After T is U. No U. After U is V. No V. After V is W. Wise. And after that one, we have our last one. The last letter in the alphabet is zoo. Z for zoo. All right, remember I told you you could double check your work. When you say your alphabet, that guide letter, you should be able to step down each time all the way to the last letter that you can say. So let's check it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Were we able to step down each time? Yes, we were. So we have them in alphabetical order. All right, now it is your turn. Look at your paper. All right, this is your list. Let's read the words together. First word. Yes, trade. Next word. Yes, neck. Next word. Yes, clasp. Next word. Yes, effort. Next word. Yes, damp. Next word. Yes, odd. Next word. Yes, grim. Next word. Yes, mark. Next word. Yes, rest. And the last word. Yes, horse. Very good job. All right, what I want you to do, look at these words. Do they begin with the same first letter or a different first letter? Yes, they all have a different first letter, so we can use the first letter as our guide letter. Take your pencil and underline the first letter as the guide letter. Now it's your turn. Use your alphabet strip and put these words in ABC order. Pause the video until you're ready to check your work. Do your best. All right, let's check your work. Excuse me. All right. Do we have an A as a guide letter? No. B. No. C. Yes. What is it? Clasp. What comes after C? Yes, D. Do we have a D? Yes, damp. After D is E. Do we have an E word? Yes. What is it? Effort. And after E is F. Do we have an F word? No. G. Yes. Grim. After G is H. Do we have an H word? Horse. After H is I. Do we have an I word? No. After I is J. Do we have a J word? No. K. No. L. No. M. Yes. Mark. After M is N. Do we have an N word? Nick. After N is O. Do we have an O word? Yes, odd. After O is P. Do we have a P word? No. Q. No. R. Yes. Rest. So we have one left, and it is trade. Now we can say our alphabet. All right, let's hope we move down each time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Were we able to move down? Yes, we are. So here's your correct order. Clasp, damp, effort, grim, horse, mark, neck, odd, rest, trade. Check your work. We are going to review our sounds from this week before we move on to reviewing our letter sounds and our sight words and our suffixes. All right, yesterday we learned diphthong and digraph OW. So let's go over it first. Get ready. Cow, diphthong, OW, ow. Bow, digraph, OW, O. Mouse, diphthong, OU, ow. Soup, digraph, OU, ooh. In our ghost letter digraphs. Wreath, ghost letter digraph, WR, Gnat, ghost Ghost letter digraph GN. Mm. Not ghost letter digraph KN. Mm. All right, let's go over our sounds. Get ready to name the letters. Diphthong and digraph OU. Digraph EA. Combination IR. Combination QU. The vowel Y. Final stable syllable FLE. Digraph PH. Ghost letter digraph GN. Digraph EE. Diphthong and digraph OW. Digraph NG. Combination ER. Ghost letter digraph WR. O consonant E. Final stable syllable BLE. Final stable syllable GLE. A consonant E. Combination AR. Ghost letter digraph KN. U consonant E. Final stable syllable PLE. I consonant E. Digraph CK. Combination WH. Digraph OO. Combination OR. Digraph CH. Affix cards. Alright, suffix ING means it's happening now. Suffix S means more than one when added to a root word. Suffix less means without. Suffix ED means it's already happened. It's in the past. Sight word cards. Read these words the fast way. None. Trouble. Don't. Buy, which means to purchase. Should. Many. Today. Every. Says. Put. Very. Any. What. Come. Full. People. Were. Where. Some. Your. Won't. Only. Bush. Would. Does. Something. Goes. Won't. Who. Could. All right. Turn the page. Name on the side where you see review words. Number 1. Number 1. We're going to spell the word hound. Hound. In our book this week, Lost and Found, the little girl thought she heard a hound dog. Tell me the sounds you hear in hound. Get ready. Ow. And. Again, get ready. Ow. And. Spell hound on number 1. let's spell it. Get ready. H-O-U-N-D. Hound. Remember when we hear the owl sound in the medial position, it's O-U. Hound. Number 2. Throw. Mom, will you throw me the ball? Throw. Tell me the sound you hear. Get ready. O. Again. O. It's a long O digraph you've learned this week. Throw. Alright, spell throw. T-H-R-O-W. Throw. Alright, number 3. Miss Fowers is going to change it because the one on here is not a word that you have been taught yet. When they made this, they made a mistake. And sometimes mistakes are made, but you do not know this yet because I'm going to teach it in the lesson today. So the word that pops up here is not the right word. I'm going to write it on a whiteboard for us. All right, number 3, spell cows. Cows. I love to go riding through the cows. Tell me the sounds you hear in cows. Get ready. Ow. Cows. It's got a suffix on it. Cows. All right, spell number 3 for me. Cows. C-O-W-S. Cows. All right, remember, suffix S means more than one. If we cover up or box that suffix, we still have a root word. What's our root word? Cow. We hear the ow sound at the end and it's spelled O-W. We add the suffix to it. Cows. All right, so that's number 3. So the one that pops up on the board is not the correct answer. Don't copy it because you don't know that one yet. All right, number 4. Number 4. All right, these are some funny words that we're learning how to spell. Number 4, trouble. Sometimes I get into a little bit of trouble. Spell trouble on number 4. Trouble. All right, let's spell trouble. T-R-O-U-B-L-E. Trouble. Number 5. Any. Any. Do you have any more cake that I could have? Any. Write it on number 5. Any. spell it? A-N-Y, any. Number 6, buy. Buy as in to purchase. I will go to the store and buy a new toy. Buy. Let's spell buy. B-U-Y. Buy as in to purchase. Buy. Alright, eyes up here on the board. Pencils are down. Alright, what word? Teacher. Blender. Softer, softest, funny. All right, all of these words have suffixes. Can you find them? Now look at teacher. What's the root word? All right, we see teach, so the suffix must be er, right? In blender, what if we covered up the er again, the er? All right, blend, is that a word? Yeah, blend is the root word, so er must be the suffix. Softer, let's cover up the er and see. All right, what word do we have left? Soft. So soft is the root word. Is the suffix. Now look at this one. Softest. What do you think the suffix is? All right, we see soft. That is the root word. So est or est is the suffix. All right, what about funny? All right, we know the word fun, right? All right, y is a suffix. But we have that extra N, right? I wonder what's going on with that. All right, let's find out. Now let me turn it to my coding page. So we see ER in teacher, blender, softer. We see EST in softest, and we see Y in funny. All right, so we know teach is the root word, so we can box ER as the suffix. Blender, we said blend. What's the root word? ER is the suffix. All right, softer, soft is the root word. ER is the suffix. Softest, soft is the root word. EST is the suffix. All right, and then I told you that Y is the suffix in this one. But we know that's not how you spell fun, right? All right, when a suffix has its own vowel sound, it has to add a syllable to the word. Alright, so what it's doing, funny, it had to add this N to make it its own syllable. So we're going to cross out this N because you just needed it to make it a second syllable sound. Okay, so we're just going to cross it out. It needed to be added so that vowel Y would be in its own syllable. So we're going to cross it out. We don't need it for making a separate sound. It's just needed in the word to make it two syllables. Okay, so when we code it, we'll get rid of that N sound. We don't need to say funny. We just say one N sound. Alright, now let's go back and code the rest of the words, and then we'll learn what each of these suffixes mean. Alright, so for teacher, how would I code it? Alright, we hear E, so long E, and we have CH. Alright, blender, short vowel sound. Soft, short vowel sound. Alright, this has the same exact word, just a different suffix. So soft, and then fun. Alright, it's a two-syllable word, remember? Funny. So the accent is on the funny. It's on the first syllable. Okay. Now let's see what each of these suffixes mean. Excuse me.